Hello everyone and welcome to the Twilight Awards. Woo! Yeah! So without further ado, here are my picks to win the coveted Golden Apple. Yes, I do realize it's not golden. Use your imagination, people. My choice for Best Director has got to go to Catherine Hardwicke. And just the way she thinks about things and the way she portrays things, she just brought her own personality into the movie. And if it hadn't been for her, the movie never would have really caught my attention like it did. She is one of my favorite directors. She directed my favorite movie of all time, which is 13. And not only that, she is a female director, which we don't get to see very often in Hollywood. So that just gives her an extra edge and just makes her even cooler. My choice for Best Soundtrack goes to each of the soundtracks because they each brought their own vibe to the film, and I can listen to them non-stop all day, every day, which I have. The one thing that I've always loved about the soundtracks is that not everyone on the soundtrack is very popular in the music world. Not many people know about them, and because of that I have been introduced to so many different artists and so many different types of music. Each song was picked so perfectly and they fit the films so amazingly. They just fit. It's like crazy how good each of the songs are. My choice for Best Movie Poster is actually behind me. It's the Twilight one. It's so simple, and it was before all the crappy Photoshop that happened once the films got more popular. As for tagline, I actually do not have a favorite tagline because, to be perfectly honest with you, I never really paid attention to any of the taglines. My choice for biggest transformation goes to the whole entire cast from Twilight to Breaking Dawn Part 2. I feel like I've literally watched these guys grow up and take different paths, whether it be career-wise or in their personal life, and it was just been such an amazing thing to watch. And the one thing that I've always loved about this cast is that throughout all of the mayhem, they've remained the same in their personality and the way they present themselves, and that's why I think all of them deserve that. They're just amazing people. My choice for most memorable scene has to go to the prom. When Edward and Bella are dancing in the gazebo, it brings back so many memories. It's one of my most favorite moments in the book, most favorite moments in the film. Just everything about it I love. Most heartbreaking scene has got to go to the birthing scene, and Rob's performance was absolutely amazing. And then to later find out that everything he said came from his heart and from him as a person, not from a script, just made the scene feel even more real, like he was really losing Kristen. Rob's performance, Kristen's performance was amazing in it. Best fight has to go to the Twilight Ballet Studio fight between Edward and James, Robert Pattinson and Cam Gigante. Rob kicked some ass, and it was nice to see Edward kick some ass. Cam was the coolest James in the world, and also Alice rips off James's head in it. I mean, what's not to love about that? I'm awarding this to two of my favorite couples, Alice and Jasper, played by Ashley Greene and Jackson Rathbone, and Garrett and Kate, who are played by Lee Pace and Casey LeBeau. Ashley and Jackson really brought Jasper and Alice to life. Lee Pace is honestly the coolest Garrett in the world. I absolutely loved Garrett in the book, and then to see him in Breaking Dawn Part 2, especially his freaking entrance, oh holy crap, that is like the coolest entrance in the world. Casey LeBeau, she did an awesome Kate. I absolutely love Kate. My choice for favorite newcomer has got to go to the whole of the Breaking Dawn Part 2 cast. They did an awesome job. Mackenzie, Lee, everybody bringing the COVID members, each of them to life. Obviously, my favorite villain has to be Arrow. Michael Sheen! What can I not say about this actor? He just did an awesome job with Arrow. He brought Arrow to life in more ways than one, and he just made him feel so real. This is very obvious. My favorite vampire has to be Bella. Kristen, you did a beautiful job portraying Bella as a vampire. Absolutely amazing, as you always are. So just thank you for bringing Bella Swan to life. My favorite werewolf has got to be Seth. Boo Boo Stewart was so cute as Seth. Obviously, Charlie gets this award. He is like the coolest human in the whole history of the world. I mean, come on, that mustache. Billy Burke, freaking best decision. Go Charlie, go Charlie, go Charlie. I'm giving this award to each of the films. Best wardrobe has to go to Breaking Dawn Part 2. I loved seeing the different outfits for each of the covens. It was so interesting to see what each of them wore. And I really loved Bella's outfits in Breaking Dawn Part 2. Now, as Kristen said, she has been colonized. The wardrobe was just perfect for the tone of the film. And finally, my choice for Best Comic-Con has to go to the Twilight Comic-Con. Even though I didn't become a fan until many months after the Comic-Con happened, it was the first thing that I watched after I became a major fan of the film, and I remember watching it over and over and over and over again so many times, to the point I swear if I watch it today I'll probably know it word for word. And that's where it began, and it's just beautiful to look back on. I'd like to thank the cast, the crew, all of the directors, anyone who was ever a part of bringing these absolutely amazing films to life. Thank you from the bottom of my soul. Stephanie Meyer, thank you for writing the most amazing story. Who would have known that a small little black book with two hands holding an apple would change my life in more ways than one. I've met so many people and had so many experiences because of your one small little dream that you had so many years ago that you just wanted to write down and remember. I want to give a special thank you to Rob and Kristen. You guys are my role models, you are my heroes, you are my inspiration. You've brought me so much happiness, and you've brought me out of my darkest moments in life. Words cannot express how much you've given me and what you've brought to my life, and I can't wait to see what both of you do next. This cast and this crew and these stories will live on in my soul for all of my life. I will always hold a special place in my heart for Twilight. I will always be proud to say that I am a Twihard. Cheers. Oh my god, I ate the award. Oh well, forbidden fruit does taste the sweetest. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. And carrot, it's Garrett, Emily, not carrot. Carrot and Kate.